everybody, welcome to Imagination Station, Fulton County Library System Storytime for elementary age kids. My name is Leslie and I am a librarian at the Martin Luther King Jr. branch of Fulton County Library Systems. And today I'm going to read Interrupting Chicken and the Elephant of Surprise by David Ezra Stein. And afterwards I'm going to show you how to make your own Elephant of Surprise bookmark. Right now, we have Fall Into Reading going on our Beanstack. It is a reading challenge that takes 5 books to complete, and you can earn digital badges. And if you read beyond those 5 books, you can earn even more badges. So don't forget to sign up for the challenge and log Interrupting Chicken and the Elephant of Surprise. It was after school for the little red chicken. "Well, chicken," said Papa, "did you have a good day at school?" "Yes, Papa, and today my teacher told us every story has an elephant of surprise. So let's read a story and we'll find the elephant." "Chicken, she wasn't talking about an elephant. She was talking about an element of surprise." "What's an element of surprise?" "It's the part of the story that makes you say, 'Whoa, I didn't know that was going to happen,'" said Papa. "An elephant in a story always makes me say, 'Whoa.' So please, let's read a story together." "All right, fine, but I don't expect you'll find any elephants in this story." The Ugly Duckling. I bet you've heard the Ugly Duckling story. After a long, lonely winter in the cave, the Ugly Duckling was growing desperate. "I don't care if they tear me to pieces. I must be near those glorious creatures for just one moment," he said as he flung himself toward the flock of swans. To his amazement, the graceful birds did not attack or tease him, but seemed to accept him as one of their own. He peered into the water at his reflection, gasped, and said, "Surprise! I'm an elephant." "Thank you for finding me." "No problem. We learned about you in school." That's not how the story goes, is it? "Chicken, there are no elephants in the Ugly Duckling." "Every good story has one. That's what my teacher said." "That's ridiculous." "Is the Ugly Duckling a good story?" "Well, yes, but..." "Then it must have an elephant of surprise. Let's try another book." Rapunzel. Let's see how Rapunzel turns out. Enchanted by Rapunzel's beautiful singing, the prince drew near the tower. He had waited for this night. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel," he called, "let down your hair." Silently, a braid of Rapunzel's hair slid down the tower wall. "Come to me, my prince," called a melodious voice above. With all haste, the prince began to climb. When he reached Rapunzel, he gazed at his love, and she said, "Surprise! I'm an elephant." "Thank you again." "You're welcome." "Chicken, I know there's no elephant in Rapunzel. That is just plain ludicrous." "Don't you feel sorry for the elephant, Papa? all alone waiting for someone to find him? Read another story and we'll find that poor elephant. The Little Mermaid. Already, the mermaid could feel the sea witch's potion working. Soon, with her new legs, she would dance with the prince, and he would fall in love with her. As she crawled out of the waves, a sharp pain passed through her. She fell to the steps of the palace and knew only darkness. When she awoke, the prince himself was standing over her. In the moonlight, she saw that her wish had come true. She finally did have legs. Elephant legs. Wow, that was a surprise. I know. I haven't heard that version of The Little Mermaid. Let's see. Well, chicken, are you happy? You've put an elephant in every story. But now I'm going to tell you a story, and I'll make sure there are no elephants. Okay, Papa, and I'll draw the pictures. Papa's Story by Papa. Once there was a papa whose daughter loved elephants, and she thought she saw them everywhere. But there were no elephants. Every day he got her dressed, but there were no elephants in the dresser. Every day he fixed her breakfast, but there were no elephants in the refrigerator. And every day he packed her off to elephant school. Ta-da! Hop in, chicken. Looks like she did find some elephants after all. Oh, Papa, I knew there'd be an elephant in the story. So did I somehow, said Papa. And it was right at the end, said Chicken. What a great surprise. Are we done, Chicken? Yes, Papa. Now you can help me with my math homework. Poor Papa. That was Interrupting Chicken and the Elephant of Surprise by David Ezra Stein. So make sure that you have signed up for our Fall Into Reading Challenge and log this and get a digital badge. Now that we've read our book with the Elephant of Surprise, I'm going to show you how to make your own Elephant of Surprise bookmark. Okay. So here's what you are going to need. You're going to need a piece of paper. I am going to use blue, like our elephant in the story. You are going to need a glue stick, some scissors, and a marker or colored pencil or crayon. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and you're going to cut it in half. So we're going to cut it hamburger style. We're going to fold it in half. Right? And we're just going to cut it down the middle. All right. Now we have half of a piece of paper. So what you're going to do, you're going to take the bottom corner and you're going to fold it up to make a triangle. And you want to make sure that it's even with the edge and that you have a good corner that matches up right with where the corner should be. So you're going to fold the triangle. All right. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to cut off this excess rectangle. And again, you want to make sure that your corner is sharp. So now you have a triangle and an extra rectangle. And we are going to use this extra rectangle for the trunk and the ears. So we're going to set that aside. All right. We have our triangle. It's folded in half. You're going to take each of these corners and fold them up to the middle. So we're going to have a square. So you're going to take this and fold it up and meet the point right in the middle. So it looks like that. We're going to do it on the other side. So we had our triangle. Now we have our square. Okay. We're going to unfold this so you can see where our creases are. And we're going to take just one part of the triangle. So we're going to leave this part alone. We're going to take this part and fold the tip down to where the bottom is. And it should fit right inside where those creases were. So we're just going to fold one side down. After we've done that, we're going to fold these sides back up. So now we're back to having a square, but we have one part folded down. We're going to take these two and tuck them down in this little pocket we've made. Okay, so now you have made a nice little pocket that you can put on the corner of a page of a book to mark your place. But we don't have an elephant yet, do we? So we're going to take our rectangle and we're going to make it roughly into thirds. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so we've roughly got thirds. We're going to cut one of them off. This is going to be our trunk. So we're just going to make a trunk shape which kind of looks like a candy cane, or if you want it to be wiggly, you can do really whatever you want the trunk to look like. We have a trunk. Now we're going to take this piece and we're going to make the ears. I am going to shape the ears like our elephants, which look kind of like a teardrop. So I'm going to draw a teardrop. And then I'm going to draw a little bit extra because that's where we're going to glue it onto the back. And then if we flip, we can draw the other teardrop over here. All right, so we have two ears and we made sure we have the little tabs to glue them. So we're going to cut out our ears. And if you don't want yours to be teardrop shaped, you can make them whatever shape you want. Now we have ears. We have a trunk. We have an elephant. So here's where the glue is going to come in. We're going to put the first glue at the top of the trunk and put it right over that seam. So now our elephant's got a trunk. Then we're going to put glue on the little tabs that we left on the ears. And you just need to glue the tab. And we're going to put them on the back. So you have your ear on the front and you have where the tab is attached on the back. And then we're going to do that with the other one too. Now we have our elephant and we just need to give it a face. I am going to do the face from the story, but you can do whatever face you want. So we have a face. I'm going to draw some lines in the ears and maybe some wrinkles on the trunk. And there we have a surprise elephant bookmark. So you're reading a book and you get to the place where you want to stop. You just tuck your elephant on that page. And you have a surprise elephant for later. And if you really want a surprise elephant, you can even tuck the ears down. So now your elephant really is a surprise. Thank you for joining me for Imagination Station. I hope you enjoyed Interrupting Chicken and the Elephant of Surprise by David Ezra Stein. If you liked that one, there is another book in the series, Interrupting Chicken. And it's just as much fun as The Elephant of Surprise. And we will see you back here next week for another Imagination Station. And don't forget to log this book in the Beanstack Fall into Reading Challenge.